Attention and bow. This is the week number 7 and 8 review for testing for the intermediate class. So let's start with star block set. So attention and bow, horse riding stance loud. Yep. The entire star block set looks like this. Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Let's try it together. So ready? We say chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Let's try again. Go. Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. One more time on this side. Ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. And this hand, so we make that fist, bring it across. We say chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Again, ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. One more time, ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Attention and bow. Awesome. So I would pause the video and do that on each side so you can go through it completely memorized with the words and with lots of power. Now the next thing we'll do is the hook kicks. So I would always warm up first. So just like we always say, we start with side kicks on the ground. So I would do 10 with each leg of side kicks to warm up your hips and your lower back. And make sure your knee is going in and out on every kick. So 10 with each leg. And then once you've got those done, do 10 hook kicks from the ground. Point your toes, shoot, and hook kick, just like that. Shoot, and then hook. Try to reach. Do 10 with each leg from the ground. And then after that, we can start actually against the speed paper. One more warm-up. See, Mr. Lemke is grabbing my paper here. The first kick on the test is the front leg hook kick. So you could use that also as your warm-up. So on the front leg hook kick, I've got to start in my guard stance. I've got to pivot so my hips or my butt looks right at the target. I've got to chamber like a side kick, shoot, and then hook. I'll try to point my toes so I can reach as long as I can. You actually hit with the ball of the foot on the bottom of your foot. So ready. So we chamber, we shoot, and hook kick. I'll do 5 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I would pause the video, do 10 front leg hook kicks, but with each leg forward. The second kick is the skipping hook kick. So skipping is the one where I slide up my rear foot to my front foot. Now when you slide up, that's when you're going to turn and pivot so your butt faces the target. That's kind of your aimer. So I slide up and pivot and do the hook. And when you're done, you can shuffle back. So ready? 1, slide up and hook kick. 2, slide up and hook. 3, 4, how about one more? 5. Awesome. So you do 10 with each leg and practice on both sides. The third kick on the test is called spin hook kick, or if I had to rename it, I would call it spin halfway and stop. Look and then hook kick. So it's kind of like this. You should spin halfway and then stop. See, my butt is facing right at the target. I should look over my shoulder, do my hook kick. When you're done, then you've got to come back. Here I lost my balance a teeny bit. The idea is to try to keep your balance. Turn, look, shoot, and hook. And when you're done, you should come back. If you spin kind of like a circle, it'll look like this, and you'll lose your balance all over the place. So you should turn halfway, shoot it straight. That's the idea. So anyway, so 1, turn halfway and look, hook, and then come back. 2, turn halfway and look, and then come back. 3, 4, and how about one more? 5, and then come back. Pause the video. You should do 10 on each side. And then when you're not dizzy, you should come back for the last kick. The last kick for the adults is hook roundhouse kick. You can do it as a front leg or skipping, it doesn't matter. Essentially, you're gonna do a hook kick. When you're done, you'll finish with a roundhouse kick. It's kind of like hitting the bad guy on this side, and then on the other side. So hook, round. This is for adults. Now kids can practice this too, but it's actually on the adults test. So pivot, hook, and round. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about one more? 5. Just like that. Pause the video. You should do 10 hook rounds on each side, left leg and right leg. The last kick is for kids only, called spin whip kick. That's the whole circle. Maybe a few of you did it on accident already if you spun too far, and spin hook kick. So spin whip kick, kids only. Adults, please don't do this one. Grip just a teeny bit. So turn, look, hook, and when you're done, you literally go around in an entire circle. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome, thanks, Mr. Lemke. So pause the video, that's for kids. 10 spin whip kicks on the left side, 10 on the right side. Let's go to self-defense, the spear training. So Mr. Lemke's the attacker. Here's kind of a walkthrough. He surprise attacks me with the shove. I had no idea he's coming. So he surprises me. So there is a startle, a real startle. From here, I get into my spear stance. Body weight forward. Front arm should be bent more than 90 degrees or a little bit outward. Hands open. If I had a spike coming out of this arm, that's what's going to run into him. So I run through him 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Follow up, palm strikes, elbow strikes, knee strikes, elbow strikes, side kicks, and then run. You should try to see if mom or dad will attack you. They can try to surprise you with a shove when you're not looking. Suddenly, I startled, spear stance, run through them, palms, knee strikes, elbow strikes, side kick, and then get away. So pause the video and have mom or dad attack you maybe like, 5 times or 10 times to get really good at it. And the other spear is against a shove, against the tackle. So he's trying to literally wrap around and trying to get a hold of me like this. Yep. Now if I let him get me, I think he's gonna pick me up, boom, hit me to the ground. So this time, your spear is like a wall or a barricade. So when I see him coming, my arms come up, I get in this strong stance. My front arm, usually front arm in this case looks like my closest arm. It's this arm is like a barricade. I'm holding back. Once I've stopped him, then I just go to follow-ups. I don't have to try to push him back into this one. It's a little different than the first one. It's kind of like I turn into a missile and hit him. This one's more like I'm just stopping him with a wall. And the moment I got him stopped, I follow up. So he suddenly tries to tackle me, spear position, and then follow up, and then get away. Have mom or dad attack. I probably wouldn't ask your brother. That seems like asking for trouble. And then one more time. Then all of a sudden, so spear stance, strong stance. He's trying to get in, and then follow up, and then get away. Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Lemke. So maybe pause the video, maybe do 10 times where mom or dad try to grab a hold of you. Now, if you can't stop them, they'll probably pick you up. Boom! They'll hit you to the ground. So you've got to use your spear to stop them like a wall or a barricade. Let's finish with punches. Attention about horse riding stance Flavia. Up. Hand in front for a punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Return. Attention and bow.